Hello everyone, and welcome to the Sea Duckling Open, the number 33. I am your host, Steelmold. Still like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. With me today in production is the wonderful Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sanseki, otherwise known as Group, hero of the wasteland and savior of esports. It is Group. Later, I will probably be joined by our wonderful PogChamp, the one and only Yakuzaku. Hopefully, we won't be joined by him because his joining the cast is dependent on him losing in the tournament. So, hopefully, he won't join us. You know, because stuff. Anyway, we are setting up to cast the match. Between Nemesis and Ruichi. Ruichi, I don't know where I typed that, but yeah, I probably I was in the wrong chat. Okay. Ruichi, the defending champion from last week's tournament, and the week before that, currently 2 times champion. Eagerly waiting the chance to be 3 times champion. Today, or at least in this match, we'll be playing as random, not as Zerg. Against Nemesis, who will be playing Protoss. The first map will be Catalyst, as it is on the bracket. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you, Delicat, of course, for subbing 2 months in a row. Always great to see people support. Always heartwarming. Definitely enjoy that. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, everyone. Welcome to the Sea Duckling Open number 33. Opening match on Catalyst LA. LA, of course, stands for latent ego. That's when you put your ego aside and save it for later. It's a very important thing in life in general. In the northwest, from latency. Let's start this again. In the northwest, from Inside Gaming. How did I get to Legacy? I don't know. Our teal Protoss. Currently random, currently Protoss. It is Ruichi. And on the other side of the map, from Psionic Aftermath and Singapore, it is our pink Protoss, the Nemesis. Alright, so we see an early probe on the other side of the map here. Seems like Nemesis is going for a cannon rush, which Ruichi just now discovered. Ruichi also has a probe on the other side of the map. Pulling up all these probes. Let's see if he will be able to deny that. Pulling a lot of the probes should... No, they don't have enough surface area to attack. Nemesis does have eyes on the high ground as well, so that's very dangerous. One cannon is about to finish. Yeah, and Ruichi has to back off. Already losing 4 probes. Nemesis is getting more cannons on the high ground. On the other side of the map, nothing really being done at the moment. Nemesis is... Ruichi is getting a Zealot. That shouldn't be out in time to do anything. There's also a gateway for Nemesis on this side. So she will have her own Zealot ready. Oh boy. Okay, so now there's 2 cannons on the high ground. That's good. And a Zealot. This is looking very rough for our champion. This is This is what happens when Haas. Okay, cybernetics core is depowered. And it looks like Richie just is not responding well to this. There's a robotics facility coming out, but this Immortal is so long out. And Nemesis is just advancing with more and more cannons. So this pylon on the high ground is pretty well covered. There are also zealots in play. And now she is able to besiege Richie's Nexus. And also kills probes. Right. Immortal is out. Nemesis isn't pulling back her zealots, which is dangerous because they are about to die. Warp Prism, that's a good decision. You can micro the Immortal for a long time with that. More zealots come in, and this is... So far, Ruchi is holding. He hasn't taken too much economical damage. They're still equal on workers. Nemesis really hasn't... Oh, she has a tech tab. Okay, she's getting what's it called? Warp Gate. That's the one. Oh, Ruchi taking a lot of damage on that Immortal. He's depowering the pylon, but that doesn't depower the cannon. There's another pylon there. Oof, that is rough. That Immortal is so low on health. It is a bit of a micro mistake by Ruchi. Okay, he's trying to depower this pylon, but that won't be enough either. This pylon is backing everything up. And there's a new one. Back that up. Okay, second Immortal comes out. Oh, yep, nice save on that one Immortal, but no, don't lead with the injured Immortal. Okay, there we go. Okay, keep that Immortal alive. Keep both of them alive. See, so far they're just killing zealots, which is not really trading well. Okay, one Immortal is so low on health, 4 health points. Okay. Whew. Gucci managed to get the cannon that was threatening the Nexus, and it has 67 health. Oh. Looks like Gucci might just be able to hold this. With the 2 Immortals, and where's the Warp Prism? Did it go out on the other side of the map? No, it's here. I lost sight of it for a second. Okay. Maybe try and get that pylon over there from the side. That would be... That could work, actually. These Stalkers won't do well against the Immortals. A shield battery for Richie might come in handy. It's a oh wait, you can't get one. You need a thingy for that. Right. Now you can get one. Okay. There, what prism? Oh. Okay. These Immortals are killing the cannons, and it looks like Richie will be able to break this. No, Nemesis did get Warp Gate, so she's ahead in tech, but these 3 Immortals are such a huge danger. The difference in army supply is massive. And again, these are Immortals. They kick the butt of Stalkers. And with the Warp Prism in, there's some really great micro there. Fancy footwork by Ruchi, and everything here is depowered. Looks like Ruchi has broken the contain. Now, will Nemesis back down? So far, in terms of lost minerals, Nemesis is so behind. It's like 4,000 lost minerals. Yeah, Ruchi breaks the contain and just makes Immortals. It's a pure Immortal army. He also gets Warp Gate tech, and he's got double Stargate coming up, which Nemesis knows nothing about. Yeah. Oh, very nice by Ruchi. Great hold. And he's just so far ahead. Nemesis is going to look for proxies. Gotta see what's out on the map. Now she has to kill a pylon to open up a way for stuff to come out. She's going to get an Oracle. Yeah, but Richie is switching to to Phoenixes. Also sending the immortal. Why send the injured immortal though? Why not? Okay, never mind. No questions. It's not my game. Sorry. Yeah, I think Richie will be able to do so much damage here. There's a Void Ray coming out, so it doesn't have much time. It needs to get in now before that Void Ray comes out, because he has nothing that shoots up. Warp Gate just about finishes, so he can get a few stalkers to fight that, but yeah, really get in, do damage. You gotta know that Nemesis has nothing. Okay, Immortals drop down, they're gonna get the cybernetic score. It's gonna prevent Nemesis from getting any stalkers or any kind of anti-air out this easily. Wuxi has this Phoenix Eye, which is going to help keep the Void Ray out. It already wasted its special charge ability power thingy. Okay, we have to try and get the cannon. Get that immortal. Don't lose the immortal. Don't lose the. Okay, don't lose the war prison. Phoenix A, to the rescue. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Cannon is still alive. One shot, couple of shots should be able to. There we go. Up. Gotta save them. Okay. Now, without the cannon, Ruchi can jump on that Void Ray, and this looks like it's going to be it. Nemesis is trying to build a ninja base on the southwest corner, but that shouldn't be able to do it. There we go. GG is called. Whew! That was a clutch hold. That was a clutch hold. Ho! All right. Nemesis is complaining that Richie didn't tell her which race he is playing. Alright. Let's see what the next map is going to be. This is Nemesis's Nemesis's choice. There we go. We managed. We calmed down. We took stock of what our brain is doing, and we managed to do it. Voltacus coming in with a 5 months in a row subscription. Deus Volt strikes again from the sky. 5 months of ducks. Have I gone insane? Maybe not. Oh, sorry. I should have said it with a British accent. 5 months of ducks. Have I gone insane? Maybe not. Not. There we go. Next map will be 16-bit. Let's see where that is going. This map can have a little more options for quick. Oh, I'm host. Really? Someone made me host, and I didn't even notice. Yes, Nemesis is saying, I'm always thinking of the casters, how to make games interesting for them. Not for us, for the fans. Show good games for fans. Fans love the interesting games. Alrighty, looks like look what we have here. Welcome everyone to 16-bit. LE. LE of course stands for leathery ethic. Leathery ethic. That's when you have ethic sense, but it's very leathery. Okay. In the northeast, playing random, currently Terran. It is our Teal Terran, currently up 1 in the series, and defending champion, Ruichi. And in the southwest, not going for a cannon rush this time, from Psionic Aftermath, it is the Pig Protoss, Nemesis. Right, we have a gas steel on the other side of the map. Look at that. Nemesis being cheeky. Ruichi needs to practice with the Ducklings a little more. Gotta protect your gas. This is annoying. Definitely going to put a wrench in Ruichi's plans for the future. I mean, it's not as bad on this map because you usually take your second base quickly on the pocket expansion, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, it's definitely annoying, and it annoys you not having the gas later on when you need it. Start pumping out units, getting upgrades. Ruichi diligently looking for proxy expansions, proxy thingies, stuff, proxies, proxy buildings. There aren't any. It's okay. Nemesis this time opting for a much more standard opening with a cybernetic nexus. Give Redbuck Pfeifengeschift. Yes, give Redbuck Pfeifengeschift. I think the final needs to be. I think it should be. There we go. Yeah. Looking at the bracket. Not the final, the semi-final. Semi-final is on Redshift, the first map, and the final will be on Darkness Sanctuary. Oh wait, ooh, Reaper got 2 kills. While I was babbling, Ruichi kills 3 probes. The one out of the map by this hero SCV. And Reaper, look at that. Very nicely done by Ruichi. That's a really good catch. Not only does it prevent Nemesis being out on the map, it also sets her back a little back economically. How many more of these can Steel do before he runs out of LE puns? Oh, I probably recycled them at least a few times already, because I don't keep track of which ones I used and which ones I didn't. Alright, finally the assimilator is going to go down. This is an annoying noise. Let's go away from here. Yeah, the cyclone does it. Okay, that'll be our sign of ASMR today. Cyclone shooting. Okay, Reaper goes in, sees all the tech, all of it. That's a really quality scout. Might even get out of here alive. Healing is about to kick in. No, there we go. He was a hero, that Reaper. Yeah, now, it's worth mentioning, Nemesis has very little knowledge of what goes on the other side of the map. Last time she was here, it was a barracks over here at the reactor. And now it's a double Cyclone production, double Widow Mine production, and a double barracks. So definitely going to see some excellent combination bio and Cyclone play, which can do a lot of damage against the Protoss. Nemesis just about catching that Widow Mine coming in. Should be careful about moving around on the map with that. She's getting a lot of observers, so that's at least good. She's going to have some eyes on the map. It's not as good as like having an Oracle running all over the place, but yeah, this could be really useful. Uchi not catching that, so now Nemesis has full vision of what he's planning. Alright. He even catches the Cloak Banshee coming up. Okay, this is gonna be... yeah, the Cloak Banshee won't be as good, even that Widowmine, she keeps it in sight. Now, Vucci is getting a much stronger army and much more of it. But I think Nemesis is already countering a lot of what the Terran has to offer at the moment. No cleanup of prop. There we go. Now he catches this observer. Finally, it already saw everything here, so it's a bit late. Double NGB going to come down. And to need an armor soon as well. Ooh, Nemesis is going. This is going to be ninja base? Question mark? Or proxy DT. Right. So you have a scan. We're actually seeing a lot of gateways coming. You have a charge coming up, a warp prism. It should notify Ruchi that Nemesis is ready to move. He's got a couple of immortals, he got some stalkers, only 1 century. The warp prism is going out of the map. Yeah, this is going to be a proxy of sorts. Banshee gets 3 probe kills so far. There's no observer anywhere. Uh-oh. That is bad. That's bad. 5 workers. That's way more than one Banshee should get. Of a Protoss who has 2 observers out of the map. Okay, observer comes in, but the Banshee moves side elsewhere. Is that warp prism? It's really not doing anything, and Richie sees it. Oh boy. Yeah. Nemesis managing to pull that back just in time. Banshee with 6 skills, 7 now. No. Alright, this one is dead, probably? Question mark? It manages to run away in time. Look at that. Excellent stuff. Where do we catch it with the warp prism? No. Alright, there it goes over the army. Here, shoot. Oh. Okay. Manages to get 1 more probe before dying. That is some quality harassment. There's a midwind drop coming in. Might want to pick up this one as well, just for measure. Yeah, so far Nemesis taking a bit of damage. 11 probes dead so far in the game. Ruchi only losing Banshee and a Reaper. That. And now a Medivac as well. But this, we don't mind. Did it? Oh, it didn't shoot. Wait, what? Why didn't it shoot? No. Never mind. Okay, there's the Dark Shrine and the Ninja Base. So I was right in both my assumptions. Okay, but Richie is out and ready to move with a much higher army supply, with a really strong production to back it up. The upgrades are +1/1 with combat shields and steam for the Marines. He's staying behind to take care of the warp prism. That might be a mistake. You've been staying here for way too long. You have a Protoss about to be on 4 bases and you don't even know about it. That attack should not have been delayed. Even at the cost of taking damage at home, I think. Because yeah, this is 5 stalkers here to take care of this Medivac and a cannon. Oh, 1 more shot and that would have been dead. Okay. Yeah, I think Ruchi kind of lost a lot of timing by delaying this attack. By the time he moves to the other side of the map, Nemesis will have +1 weapons. A lot of her probes will be here at the Ninja Nexus. She recalled probes, but they're not doing anything. She's going to have Storm as well. Actually, no. If Ruchi pushes now all the way in, he will hit before Storm is finished. Does she have any? She already has High Templars banking up energy, so this is a really crucial timing. If Ruichi kills this Portos army now, he wins the game. If he backs off and gives Nemesis time, that will not work. I mean, he does have some ghosts. Okay, High Templars are dead. There we go. I think this is it for Nemesis. Despite having the 4 bases, there's nothing much he can do against this Terran army. This was really clutch. How much is Storm? I think 30 seconds later, Nemesis would have had Storm. At least 4 or 5 Storms with his High Templars. Maybe 6. And that would have been complete devastation for the Terran bio. As it is, Ruichi hits just at the right time. Some DTs worked in to harass here, but there are a lot of turrets. There's even a sensor tower, the Terran Creep. Should give you an indication of where those DTs are. And yeah, this looks like it's gonna be it. Nemesis is pretty much out of everything. Even the DTs aren't going to do any much. There's even a Raven coming out. Yeah. +2 is out. +1 vehicle, weapons, and armor. Which isn't even attacking the zealots, is focusing the structures. It doesn't know about the ninja base, but there's pretty much nothing that she can do with that ninja base. Look at the difference in production tabs, which is just pumping out units and just killing everything in the Terran base. Just wondering why Nemesis isn't leaving. Yeah, he's also getting a 4th base. There we go. Whew. Yep, that was a very good good game by Ruichi. Nemesis trying real hard. She did counter a lot of what Ruichi had in mind, but yeah, that timing window was just too bad. She let the Terran just mass way too much army. And remember, this was very close timing window. 30, if that attack hit 30 seconds later, if Ruichi stays back, hoping to take his time dealing with the DTs, and Nemesis gets Storm, that battle looks very different. Alright. So Ruichi will advance and go ahead and deal with Daddy Cat. Alright. Yeah, Briolf winning 2-0 over Shiny. Shiny is a new appearance on the in the tournament. Welcome. And we'll go up against Yakuzaku. Might want to maybe cast that. Light VIP winning 2-0 versus Sheer Flip, who's also a new appearance in the tournament. Welcome. So yeah, so you can might have a champion off over in the 3rd round between Light VIP and Ruichi. Assuming Ruichi can pass Dalicat. So our first map will be 16-bit. That is the map on the bracket on the 2nd round. The opening map, if you will. Now, Delicat is also a Protoss, so we're going to have another random versus Protoss. Now, I've expressed in the past my my affinity for random players, especially cheesy random players. So Richie has 1 out of 2 right now. Right. Enough banter. Need to go back into game. Again, 16-bit. There is a map. Alright, everyone. Welcome back to 16-bit LE. LE, of course, stands for lift. Estrangement. Lift estrangement. That's when you go to an elevator and you really don't like it, and you kind of don't speak to it, and you're like standing there, and it's estranged to you. Right, in the southwest will be our green Protoss, our very own subscriber, Delicat. And in the northeast, current reigning Sea Duckling Open 2-time champion, our random player, currently Teal Zerg. It is Ruichi. Alrighty, so we have ourselves a PvZ over here. They'll get just about now finding that out. No, maybe so the drone coming out. Okay, never mind. Right. So see Ruchi taking the not the pocket expansion as natural, as we said. The Zerg in this map really do not like that base for various reasons. One, it's droppable. Two, it doesn't help you spread creep onto the map. Oh boy, this probe is taking a lot of damage. Seems some drone on probe action. It's not being yeah, that wasn't being microed. Richie managing to get that drone out. Yeah. Psionic Aftermath's own Lord of Terrans, otherwise known as Terran Lord, otherwise known as the brother of the brother of the Terrans, otherwise known as the brother of the brother of the Lord of the Terrans, who is also known as Dr. Brother. Right? Yes, I think I'm ready. So, yeah. Can't wait for the Master Swan Open. Nah, I don't blame him. It's a fun tournament. I'm going to see a lot of familiar faces, former SDO champions who got promoted to Masters. It'll be a fun one. That is next week. And sign-ups are in chat, ! Sign-ups. Richie getting a 3rd base. Not too late and not too early. Stargate coming up for Delicat. Yeah, Oracle play on this map is really, really powerful. We already see some spores coming up for Richie. He knows what's up. Already starting to connect some creep. That's good. So far, Ruchi seems to be very defensive and not overly so. Only has a handful of Zerglings out, 4 of them. Lucky Queens is getting drones, not even taking up. We see a lair and just the Zerglings come out. Don't even see a switch to roaches yet. Delicat getting a phoenix to start with. That's going to help with clearing out overlords. But oh no, sorry, the oracle is already out. What am I talking about? I was just wondering where the oracle was. Look, I'm not good with the timings of things. Okay, there's already a spawn, some queens here. Oh, not enough focusing. Could have gotten maybe a one there. Oh, oracle with 4 health points, 1 more shot. Does manage to get out alive. So that's really important. Delicat getting a really good scout on what Ruchi is up to, sees the lair, coming, morphing up. Okay, so we see the jump straight to Hydralisks. That's... I mean, if Delicat gives Ruchi time, that would be a great transition. Especially if Delicat continues to go air with the Phoenix A, because, you know, Hydralisk will counter that real easily. It'll be very difficult to harass the army and the bases of Ruchi with those out. At least with the air units. Ruchi didn't see the Nexus that is planned here. Actually, did Delicat cancel that Nexus? I definitely saw the shade of a Nexus. So Delicat was planning on dropping that down. Maybe he cancelled after he saw the scout from Ruchi? Question mark? He's got the money. There we go. There's the Nexus coming out. Yeah, I wonder why he delayed it a little. Okay, so Ruchi getting +1 range, +1 carapace, Hydralisk's range. This is all the good stuff for getting a very powerful Hydralisk army. With some Zerglings as backup. It's very important to give the Hydralisks some backup. Ruchi avoiding the pocket base for now, which is I think it's a very smart idea, especially if the Protoss kind of lets you get to 3 bases without too much trouble. These Phoenix A are about to encounter a whole bunch of Hydralisks if they're not careful. They might find damage here. Ooh, they find the Overlords. They do have speed, but they're not being evacuated. Instead, the Hydralisks are coming in to defend them. We'll get 1 Phoenix. Might get all of them. Yeah. Okay, that was not a very good trade for Delicat. Losing 2 Phoenixes for an Overlord. And Delicat should be really, really afraid of this, because this is a 4-base Zerg with an extra pocket base for good measure for later, with a decent creep spread that Delicat really can't march into at the moment. Doesn't even have observers. Yeah, so can't even clear that creep out. Ruchi in the meantime got some Banelings. He's getting Baneling speed. Yeah, this is getting to be a position that Delicat really cannot move into. Also, good spread of Zerglings, trying to see anything that comes out of Delicat's base. Look at that. Scouting Lings, a very cheap way of getting an excellent view of what's going on the other side of the map. Yeah, this looks really good for Ruchi. And Delicat getting a Templar Archives, getting charged now with Storm. Delicat can really start to do stuff, because Ruchi hasn't really done any damage on the other side. Look at that, it's 9 minutes in. We have 2 dead Overlords, 1 dead Overseer, 1 dead Probe, and 2 dead Phoenix A. That's it. Not even Zerglings died this game. They are both been giving each other so much time to macro. And in the end, it will just come down to just one big fight. Which is starting to march out across the map. He already knows that Delicat doesn't have a fourth base, so maybe he figures he can try and snipe this third one somehow. But yeah, this is a very strong Protoss army. Storm is just about to finish, 12 seconds in. Yeah, this entire thing is going to be very precarious, especially when it's off creep. If it's not pre-split. Yeah. Ruichi is very much in danger of throwing this game right now if he moves into this Protoss army. But if Delicat doesn't control these storms well or has some bad positioning, this could really roll through. I mean, I really can't call this. A bit of an upgrade late for Ruichi. +1 range is about to finish. Oh, Delicat is moving out. That's might be surrounded. Yeah, Ruichi jumps on top of him. Not Protoss army. The storm's coming up. There's some lockers in the mix as well, but the storms are really, really good. And where's the Zerg army? There used to be an army here. A run-by of Zerglings gets into the Protoss base. Delicat standing for too long over those lurkers, and Rich just manages to clear it out. Also has a follow-up of not Ultralisks, the other ones, the Mutalisks. 9 of them being made. So yeah, it looks like Delicat is completely broken. There's Zerglings everywhere inside the Protoss base. GG is called. Oof. That was very clutch there. If Delicat had a couple more storms, Storm good unit. Alright. Alright, I'm on the OSC chat again. I'm wondering why Raynor is suddenly talking about vetoes in chat. I'm like, what? How? Who? Where? No, I'm in the wrong chat. That's what happens. Oh boy. Okay. So this next map will be Delicat's choice. Let's see what it goes for. In the meantime, in the lower bracket, Sheer Flip winning 1-0 against Shiny, and awaits the loser of this specific match we are playing right now. The Zerg Tempests. Yeah, they're called Broodlords. Next map will be Lost and or Found. That is Delicat's choice. It's another useful macro map. Yeah, because there's some a lot of really big macro games going up on it. Yeah, a lot of how shall I say it? Position-based army situations because of the weird way this map is set up. Right. Let's see if everyone's ready. There we go. Now it of course depends on what race Ruichi gets. We haven't really seen his random play until now. Usually plays Zerg. So I'm guessing if he gets Zerg, he might try a different strategy than the other races. Although so far he has only been playing macro games. Alright everyone, welcome to Lost and or Found, LE. LE of course stands for Latch Exile, latch exile. That's when you have a latch on your door and it's dysfunctional and you break it down and you throw it away into exile. Otherwise known as the trash. The Southwest will be our Protoss purple player. It is Delicate. And in the northeast of the map, currently up one in this best of three, our defending Sea Duckling Open champion, the tier random, currently Zerg again. It is Ruichi. It is going pool first, and it gets scouted by Delicate. That doesn't necessarily mean that Ruichi is going aggressive. Well, actually, that's exactly what it means. He's getting 6 Zerglings. He just wants to to run across the map and kick some butt. This is, yeah. Delicate already getting some zealots skipping the Nexus. Yeah, going to see a very defensive play from Delicate probably. Richie not getting the probe. That might be dangerous later on. Yeah, Delicate is getting a forge. That might be dangerous. Not only will it help defend at home, but this probe around here could potentially cannon rush Ruichi. And thereby completely destroying this attack. Delicate getting a backup pylon here. Ruichi can't really get any surface area on this pylon and has to back off. See if Delicate uses this opportunity. You could transition this into a cannon rush, but it looks like Ruichi isn't committing to this. It just wants to prevent Delicate from getting that second Nexus, so there's no. It's very risky to go with cannons on the other side of the map. It would have been good if Ruichi was committing to it, but it's not. Instead, his probe is just he's getting a proxy of some sorts. I mean, you could get a cannon here that will deny the third base for quite a while, at least on this side. But yeah, Ruichi already taking it on here, so yeah, unless that's a proxy of some sorts, Stargate, perhaps. I don't see really this doing it much. Could also be a robotics. I see too much of an obvious place. No, it's just going to be a block, a gateway block. This is annoying. Wait, 2 gateways. Okay. Which is getting the Twilight Council. I'm guessing this is going to be a Zealot charge lot rush. It does force Richie to bring back the Zerglings. This might be a great time to cancel all of these buildings, because they're not going to do much. Warp gate is a while. It's going to be a while, so by the time these buildings produce anything, these Zerglings will kill with pylons. Cancel. Don't let it finish. No. Alright, gets 1 cancel. That's okay. It's a good position on the pylon. Difficult to get a lot of surface area on it. But yeah, this is going to get depowered before it produces anything. And Delicate will get a second Nexus quite later, which has just been droning out while this is happening, so it's already way ahead in workers. It's ahead in bases, starting to pump out some roaches, which are going to be a lot more difficult to hold against than these Zerglings. Okay, gateway gets deaded. Now these roaches are slow roaches, slouches. Get it? Slouches, because they're slouching, and it's a portmanteau of, you know, slow and roaches, slouches. I'm so clever. Taking care of the unbuildable plates over there. Now, Delicate does have a shield battery here, which is going to be real helpful. But Yeah, the mix of Zerglings and Roaches is going to be difficult. Even with charge, especially if Ruchi gets Burrow. This is going to be a rough one to deal with. Yeah, right. Ruchi kiting the Zealots' backs, running them with Zerglings, but that's just about enough. It does draw the army away from the shield batteries, so that's useful. Now he's fighting them with the shield batteries. It's almost depleted, and there are more Roaches coming in. It's kind of difficult to see Dalicat holding this for long. Without any immortals, yeah, this is... Ruchi is just marching more and more Roaches across the map, and they'll keep trading well without the shield batteries. Yeah, Dalicat is almost out of everything. Yeah, this one stalker is this last army unit. There is a cannon, so it'll be difficult to march up this ramp. I think that might be a mistake. Ruchi needs to stay on the low ground and take care of that base. Otherwise, this attack is pretty much over. I mean, he's already way ahead. He's pretty much won the game. Might as well cement that victory. Okay, he does leave some Roaches down below to take care of the Nexus. And remember, Roaches heal very fast with Borrow when they are borrowed. So that will be useful to micro the Roaches. Yeah, any Roach that gets hurt immediately gets borrowed and healed up. It's like a manual medivac thing. Dalicat isn't getting any immortals, which is a little surprising. I mean, probably because it doesn't have the resources. But yeah, it's getting a lot of stalkers. I think sacrificing a couple of these stalkers to get an immortal out would have been a better choice here. But yeah, who am I to judge? Yeah, these stalkers would have a lot of trouble dealing with that amount of Roaches. Nine. Yeah, there's just more and more coming in across the map. Ruchi isn't even making isn't upgrading anything. He's making some workers, not to lose the headedness that he already has. Alright, now he's setting. Yep, there we go. Whew. Ruchi with a powerful 2-0. Yeah, that attack took Dalicat kind of by surprise. He wasn't really prepared to hold at that level of assault. I saw the Roaches way late. Yeah, I think he bought enough time to get an immortal. I think it was a bit of a panic reaction. A less panicked reaction might have gotten an immortal out. A couple of them by the time this battle was over. So it would have been. I think Dalicat could have held this. Now, whether it would have had enough to counter afterwards, that's a bit difficult to say, because Ruchi was marking pretty damn well there. Okay, so Ruchi going to advance to the third round, where he will meet our very own team captain, Light VIP.